It's Fun Fact Friday. Grab your mug. It is 34 degrees in Boston, and I don't like it. Just a ground rule, if I may. I've been seeing a couple comments, not a lot, but just a couple, where people are doing some internet digging, and it's not hard to do, I get it. And people are commenting the names of my family members on TikTok as sort of like, I found them. And I know the intention is good. And some of you are even validating to be like, oh, I saw this person and like her story checks out. Fine. But there's a reason why I'm not using names and pictures. I don't want to stoop to their level of doxing people, right? I know that they would do that to me in a heartbeat. I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna bring that energy into my little orbit. So we're not gonna do that. And just don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. I know the risks associated with going on the internet and telling stories about my family, but there just needs to be some trust here that if you do some digging, you're just gonna keep it to yourself and not dox people. Okay? Okay. So the other day I was talking about how luckily I am not marrying a man that is like my dad, which is a very common thing. But then I went down this sort of rabbit hole where a lot of men seek out women that are like their moms. And I know someone that's doing that. And I know a mom that is eating that up. Also, I'm not crying. My tea is just really hot. So not only has my family just not liked me, but I also don't look like them, which is really interesting. I don't look like my immediate family. I look a lot like my Nana, not nanny, but I look a lot like my Nana because half of my family is like French, Russian, like tan, brown hair. The other half of my family is English, pale, lighter hair. So it was really tough for me when my mom was telling me that I must be adopted because I don't look like her. I don't look like her. I don't look like my brother. I guess I kind of look more like my dad because at least he's pale. But I have never looked like my mom or my brother. And so going out and about, people would ask, you know, who's that? And I'd be like, it's my mom. Like, we just don't look alike. And my mom's, one of her favorite activities is to find girls that look like her to be like, oh, she looks more like my daughter than my daughter. Like, loves to say that. And my little brother started dating a girl who looks exactly like my mom, to the point where my mom would look at photos of her, the girlfriend, and on a quick glance be like, I don't remember taking that photo. And I would think that if I was the mother, that might give me pause. I might not love that. My mom loves it. She loves it. She'll actually go on social media and will call her daughter, and call me the other daughter. So yeah, they take photos together, they'll wear matching outfits, they have the exact same haircut and color. Yeah, it's uncanny. Like, you can't tell who's who from the back. We had an outing, all of us, at one point, like years ago, and someone came, I think it was a waiter, came up to us, we were all out at dinner, was like, oh my God, you look just like your mom, talking to his girlfriend. And she looks at the waiter and she's like, no, that's not my mom, that's my boyfriend's mom. And my mom goes, oh, I know, she looks more like my daughter than my other daughter. My mom only has one daughter, So to be called the other daughter when the other daughter that you're referencing is just like fully not family and dating your son. Yep. And it's funny because people have been asking, like, how come people didn't notice that you were being treated so badly? Because this was all done behind closed doors. If we were out in public, the little digs and stuff would be so, like, only I would know. Only if you were kind of in on the joke would you know what she was doing. It was never anything like out in public, like big displays. No. And my mom was so lovey and maternal to random people. Like, my mom became really close with this family that had a little girl in her neighborhood, and she would like bring this little girl over. It's like, what, as I'm an adult, like this is honestly like in recent years, would like bring this little girl over and they're baking together and they're making dinner and they're watching movies, and I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. And my mom would be working in different like retail stores and liquor stores, and when I would visit, there would be so many girls that would be like, oh, your mom is like my mom here. We all call her our mom. Must be nice. But yeah, no, my mom absolutely like eats up the fact that her precious little angel boy is dating a girl that is genuinely her replica. Oedipus much? My brother definitely would not even get the Oedipus reference. I don't think he can read. Happy Fun Fact Friday!